Rugby league supporters across Hull have united in their condemnation of fans who took part in fighting and bottle throwing after the Good Friday Derby game. There had been a number of reports on social media of KR fans causing trouble during and after their team's 56-12 loss to bitter rivals Hull FC at the KCOM Stadium on Good Friday. Those at the stadium described a smoke bomb being thrown, while there are reports a boy was injured after being hit by a bottle. Fans have said both a minority from both sets of supporters took part in throwing bottles, with one video showing missiles raining down on Hull KR fans in the KCOM Stadium. Following the match, there was also allegedly a mass brawl at the Tigers' lair on Anne Labby Road and further trouble around the stadium afterwards. Incident at Tigers' lair on Anne Labby Road, after the Good Friday Rugby League Derby game with police and ambulance services in attendance. Image, Richard Addison. There has been no official statement from either Humberside Police, Hull FC or Hull KR on any trouble. Hull Live initially reported on the trouble after one Hull KR fan, who wishes to remain anonymous, spoke out and admitted she felt shamed by the violence she witnessed. She said, "Fans started throwing bottles in the referee's direction. One bottle missed Hull KR player, Danny Addy, by centimeters. Then behind us a couple of Rovers fans were fighting with each other. We left early, but as we were getting onto the concourse there were two more Rovers fans squaring up to one another. Read more. We got outside the stadium and there were two kids crying their eyes out being consoled by adults, and stewards were with them too. It was awful." The fan says she was far more embarrassed by the behavior of her fellow supporters than by the humiliating scoreline. Fans have reacted on Hull Live's Facebook to the story, with many saying it is an idiot minority who are dragging the true Hull KR and FC fans down. Paul Hugh McGuigan said, "It was awful. I was tempted to leave early, but my older brother told me not to, as he said you should not leave early cause of idiot fans who can't handle their drink." Smoke bomb thrown onto the pitch at the KCOM Stadium during the Hull FC vs Hull KR Good Friday game. 2019 Hull FC fan Andrew Robbins has urged fellow supporters of both clubs to accept the blame equally. He said, "Let's not start labeling all Rovers fans as trouble causers. We have idiots just like every club, and let's face it, we've had our fair share of morons following us in the past. We should be working together to identify and ban these people from both clubs to protect this family game." Hull FC v Hull KR held at the KCOM Stadium. Lee Greaves believes the misbehaving fans should receive harsh punishment. He said, "Total disgrace. They ain't doing this in my name nor any other good fan's name. Not Rovers fans in my eyes, just cowards who think they are clever, which they are not. Idiots are morons, call them what you like. I like a beer, but it never crossed my mind to throw anything. They should receive a ban for life from every sporting event across the world." Kevin Dudding added, "Not fans but just idiots with no real interest in the game." Read more. Maria Mazzy Harland says the divide among rugby fans in the city should not be an excuse for such behavior. She said, "We are all from Hull at the end of the day. Why bring disgrace on our city by acting like this? Whoever caused what from either side. We are all Hull." Sam Strong believes the minority are ruining it for everyone else. She said, "You can't tarnish every Rovers fan with the same paintbrush. It's the minority that spoil it for everyone else. But I agree, the ones causing the trouble need to be caught, identified, banned, and fined." Angie McGowan says it was both sets of fans involved in the bottle throwing. She said, "Love to know why some people think it was just Rovers fans throwing bottles. I stood and watched a few idiots from both sides throwing bottles at each other. Pathetic." Karen Hill has vowed never to go to a rugby league derby game again. Hull KR fans reportedly seen fighting among themselves during the match with Hull FC at the KCOM Stadium on Good Friday, 2019. She said, "I go to City every home game and have never seen such horrid behavior. Cannot believe we are all from the same town. The language I had to endure from the fans was also gutter. Again, I don't hear such at City games." Derbies bring out the worst in these so-called fans, and fans watching this childish behavior instead of the game. Children next to me crying, thought he'll never go again. Read more. Amy Allen is a devout Hull FC fan, but even she was left ashamed by what she saw. She said, "I'd love to know how the hell a flare even managed to get into the stadium. Been a FC fan and watching it from the West Stand on Friday. It was unreal to watch how people were carrying on. Of all rugby games, never seen anything like it in my life. We are all Hull after all, we should stand together, not act like hooligans." Read more. Hull KR fan Rob Black was moved to apologize for the behavior of his fellow supporters. He said, "Firstly, I would like to apologize to FC from all the good, honest, decent KAR supporters. Regardless of what some others believe, we do have plenty who turn up week in week out to support our club in the right dignified manner. We don't want these type of supporters associated with our great club." Read more. Follow Hull Live, our daily newsletter, to get the latest headlines direct to your email inbox every day. Click here. Download our app. You can download our free app for iPhone and iPad from Apple's App Store, or get the Android version from Google Play. Follow Hull Live on Facebook. Like our Facebook page to get the latest news in your feed and join in the lively discussions in the comments. Click here to give it a like. Follow us on Twitter for breaking news and the latest stories. Click here to follow Hull Live on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. On the Hull Live Instagram page, we share gorgeous pictures of our stunning city, and if you tag us in your posts, we could repost your picture on our page. We also put the latest news in our Instagram stories. Click here to follow Hull Live on Instagram. Let's block ads. Why?